In the name of God, in the name of without doubt is capable and voice, welcome to our own channel. I hope all of you be healthy and fine. Our slogan is Seeker is Finder. Welcome to the first episode of Learning Sap program. Actually, in this episode, we are going to design and analyze the Truss. Before I start the designing of Truss in a SAP, first of all, I want to give a less information about the Truss. What is a Truss? All of you actually know better that what is a truss. Truss is actually a structural member that is actually made up of the steel and is actually has a shape of the slenderness that it is dia is lesser than it is length. And also in some countries also the truss called the scissors. It means scissor structure, that all the members actually made up of the steel. And also if we talk about the determinacy and indeterminacy of the truss, that how we can recognize that our truss is determinate structure or indeterminate structure. And we have actually formula, that the formula is actually M plus R is equal to 2J. M is your number of members, R is your number of reactions, and J is your number of the joint. The formula is M plus R is equal to 2J. In here, what is the number of the M? Number of the M is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have to like this, we have to actually first of all we have to know the number of our members, then number of our reaction and how many reaction we have. 2 here, 4 reaction we have, because these two is a hand support. And then J is a number of joints. If you know that what's a joint, in these points also actually called joints. Okay, or we can say panel points are also called joints. Then if you see this this is actually called, this members is actually called a panel length. What is a panel length? Distance between two consecutive joint is actually called the panel length, and these joints called panel points. And these inclined members is actually called the brace. And also this is this portion also we can call a top chord, and also we can call bottom chord. Now this is actually a truss that we should actually design this truss in a SAP software. And as I told you that if you design the steel structure in the truss, what does it mean? It means you have to find the best section for your structure. We design, and if the red color come, it means your designation become fail. And if you get the another type of the colors, for example blue, cyan, like these colors, it means that your members are passed. And members are passed. And then we have to find the best cross section or the best section for each of our members. In here this is actually our truss, that the you know that the load that only act on the truss, the load only act on the joint point of the truss. In here the load that act is 25 kilogram, in here 50 kilogram, 50 kilogram, 50 kilogram, and in here also 25 kilogram. And the height of this truss is 5 meter, and the distance is actually 5 meter. I mean we have 4 equally divisions. The total will be 20 meter. And also we have actually 3 type of the truss. The first type of truss is actually called rectangular truss, that we provide the rectangular truss when we have a span of up to 60 meter. Then we have actually triangular truss. Triangular truss is that type of truss that we provide up to distance of or up to a span of 80 meter. And then we have trapezoidal truss that we provide up to distance of the 120 meter. So in this truss, our section we have to design for a single angle section, and the yield strength is 3200 kilogram per centimeter square. So first we can plot this truss in a SAP by two ways. First of all by template of the truss, and then by drawing. So by drawing, how we can do, just first come in a new file or new model. Here if you see, we have the specific template for truss. In here we actually finished with part of blank, grid only, and beam. Now we are going to talk about the 2D truss. After finishing of 2D truss, we are going to work with 3D truss. And 3D truss also we design the transmission tower. Then we are going to talk about the 2D frame, then 3D frame. Then we are going to design actually the staircases. All these things we will finish inshallah. Now we are in a 2D trusses. In here you have type of a truss. You have to determine which type of truss you have. If you see this type of truss is actually vertical truss. So in here we have to come and we have to, if you see slope truss is actually like this, then vertical truss is like this, and path truss is like this. You know, we have different type of truss, but the main type of a truss that we have is three types: rectangular, triangle, and trapezoidal. And if we talk about the path truss is actually that type of the truss that the vertical members in a compression and incline members in a tension. And another type of a truss also we have the rod truss, or we can say Howie truss. The Howie truss is actually that type of truss that the vertical members are in tension and incline members in a compression. And then we have also rod truss. Rod truss is actually that type of the truss is that actually the incline members, they are in a alternative direction. But now our type of truss is vertical truss. Then number of division, how many division we have? 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have 4 division. And how much is our height? Our height is actually 5 meter. Then here we have to write 5 meter, and make sure with your unit. Our unit is kilogram meter. In here also we have kilogram meter. So because of this, I don't change. 5 meter. How much is division then? If you come here, we have 4 division. Each division is 5 meter. So in here also we have to write the 5 meter. Then from here also you can define the section, or we can, in here also we have the define menu. By here also we can plot. And restraint, you know that we want to have supports or not. We want to have, so we have to take note of this, and then OK. This is actually our type of the truss. Then we have to change this supports, because we have actually the hinge support, restraint, and here we can change to the hinge. Then what we have, then we have to go in a defined material. It's actually only made up of the steel. It means in here we don't have any concrete. So we don't need for deleting or adding or make change in here. Or in here you can delete this material. And for rebar also you can only change this in a kilogram centimeter. And yield stress you can change to 3200, because in a question here. Okay, and finish. Then come in a section property, frame section. We don't need to use this section because we have to import the new sections. So import new property. We have actual type of single angle. Then come in as sections.pro. Open. It's all the lesson of the previous episode. Select all of them. Okay. Then okay. Then in here we have to also come in add new property, auto select list. We have to sum all of them under the one name. In here we can give the name angle section and select all of them instead of one. Okay, because one is a default that we don't need this. Add. Okay, and then also okay. Then come in a load pattern, dead load we have, then we have to come in a live load, type live load, okay. Then we have to come in a load combination, dead load 1.2 we can get, and live load 1.6. Then in here this portion finished. Then we have to assign our section, come in a assign, and come in a where frame section, select angle section, apply, and okay. Now after that we have to also plot the forces. So first select this join, come in a assign, join load forces. Type of live load we have in a z direction we have, okay. If you see, this direction is z direction, and we have to give this minus 25 kilogram, okay. Then apply and okay. Then in here and in here we have 50 kilogram. Come in a assign, join load forces, in here minus 50, apply and okay. And the last one we have to select, come in a assign, join load forces, in here we have 25, okay. Then we have to come in a run, okay, analyze, set analyze option. In here we have to also take the not space truss, space frame, not also space frame. We have to select plane frame, exit plane, because it's 2D, type of 2D. Then come and analyze, create analyze model, or run analyze we can set, model do not run, and then run now. We can save this here with the name of the Truss. As a deformed shape of it is a deformed shape of truss, and you can see also the animation like this. If the load applied, it will be like this, and also it's according to dead load. According to live load, it will do like this, and according to combination, it will do like this also. Now what to do, we have to design, okay. Don't come in a concrete design, we have to come in a steel design. First select design combo, add, then come also here and start design check of the structure. Now if you see, all of our members are passive. Here we have different color. The base color is green color, and this cyan column, or we can say blue color, it is also passed. But the one thing that it shows that our section is not economic. It shows that our section is not economic, but it passed. Now, for example, in here we have to use in here L 3.5 into 3.5 into 1/4. Or if I change into millimeter, that the unit become a little bit larger, kilogram millimeter. Okay, now I change this in a kilogram millimeter, and now again run. Okay, no problem. Now see here, L 3.5. What does it mean? L 3.5 means that actually your depth should be 3.5, and then your flange or your weight also should be 3.5, and the deck should be 1/4. Okay, and if you come here, L should be 5 and 5/16. Depth weight and thickness. And also if you want to see other the properties, so for example I want to see here 5516 55 and 5/16. So come in a define a section property frame section, for example 55 1/16. And we can call this the equal lag 55 1/16. Okay, if you see it's a 5/16, this come in and modify. See, your vertical leg should be 127 because I change into the millimeter. Your outside horizontal leg should be 127, horizontal 7.9 and vertical leg also 7.9. Then you have to take these properties and go to market and buy it. So it is the way that how we can design and how we can analyze the steel structure. In the next episode we are going to design the another type of the 2D truss, and then we are going to design the transmission towers. Have a nice time. Goodbye.